name is Journey Mani Wajisapir. My dad is Chief Blue Star Eagle, and I'm here to talk about the 7th generation. We have a message for you. We are here, we are awake, and we are here to change the world. We are here to fix all the past mistakes our ancestors and parents have made. We want you to know that we are starting to organize around the planet to hold our leaders accountable to us. We want our parents, the world's corporations, and leaders to know. Don't try to stop us. We have already won. And here are some of the things that the 7th generation wants to change. This is what we are here to make right. Corporate power and pollution, chemical pollution in agriculture, GMOs, indigenous sovereignty, unfair wealth distributions as 1%, human rights and freedom, women's rights and the return of sacred Mother Earth, protecting the environment, corrupt world leaders, return of the indigenous lands, water, and mineral rights, corporate desecration of Mother Earth like fracking, GMOs, big oil, nuclear radiation, mining, and destroying all the rainforest, which is pretty stupid. But it's really easy if we switch to hemp. So people, look around your community and pick something that you love and protect, and that you want to change. For me, it was GMOs because they can literally wipe out the entire human race. They cause infertility by the 3rd generation. They pollute and destroy the environment. They use 4 times the amount of pesticides as regular agriculture. They are killing the bees. They control the world's seed and food supply. So I'm going to share why and how the 7th generation is starting this wave of global change here on Kauai.
I currently live on Kauai. It is not only one of the most beautiful places on Earth, it is also a very important place for the evolution and revolution of the 7th generation. Kauai is a sacred site on the north shore called Insertion Point. It is a stargate where every soul on Earth must pass through from the Pleiades. So every soul on Earth passes through the Kauai stargate to enter the 3rd dimensional world. On the northwest side is the jumping off point. This is where every soul leaves the planet to return to the stars. So Kauai is a portal to both begin and end our journey on Earth. Many elders say that Kauai is Mu, the motherland, also known as Lemuria. The heart of Kauai, Mount Waialeale, is like a giant antenna that broadcasts to the world ancient codes of remembering who we really are. Kauai is an ancient epicenter of light, love, and truth. This means that what happens on Kauai can change the entire world. This is why the GMO corporations are fighting us so hard to stay here and take over. Kauai is known as Ground Zero for GMOs. Kauai is now their central laboratory for over 15,000 acres of experimental GMO crops. These are experiments, not farms, using Kauai as a petri dish to test new GMOs and pesticides. This has made many people who live near the fields sick. There are a lot of kids I know who live by the GMO test fields and have cancer, asthma, and birth defects and other sicknesses. The pesticide drift from the GMO test fields blows over their town. So we stood up to the GMO corporations as one. We got together with the council members and wrote Bill 2491 to make the GMO corporations tell us what they are spraying and experimenting with on Kauai, and create buffer zones. It took months of protests, marches, and hearings with over 4,000 people testifying, 50,000 petition signatures in the month of March of 4,000 people. The GMO corporations fought us. They bussed in paid workers to occupy hearing rooms, ran ads for millions of dollars that were untruthful, threatened to sue us and called us terrorists, extremists, and thugs for our peaceful and loving demonstrations. I testified 3 times before a Kauai council to represent the 7th generation in support of the bill. We slept on the ground outside the county building. We stood as one, and we won. We passed the bill.
Hawaii, you are the leaders in this movement on GMOs. Hawaii! You're not only influencing the rest of the islands. Whatever you guys did today and what you're doing right now is going to have an impact not only in Hawaii, not only in the United States, but throughout the whole world, what you guys are doing today.
Then our mayor, Bernard Cavallo, vetoed the bill and sold us out to the corporations. Now the bill goes back to Kauai County Council, and if it gets 5 votes, they will override the mayor's veto and pass the bill anyway. I will be there again, testifying, marching, and making sure the 7th generation has a voice. You see, us kids are not old enough to vote, but we can make sure we speak up to the council meetings and make sure our voice is in the political process. The 7th generation on Kauai is getting organized. We have learned how to be heard, and we have mastered the art of politician photo opportunity. Political leaders love photos with kids, so we have learned how to use that. Here are 2 of my friends holding the mayor accountable as he stands there in his purple shirt trying to ignore them. There is no ignoring us, because the 7th generation has come together to create change on Kauai. It will happen globally. It has already happened globally. Kauai made headlines around the world. This is just the beginning, because as the GMO executive testified at a county hearing 2 weeks ago, their worst fear is that Kauai will inspire other communities to do the same. In early 2014, I am launching a global nonprofit to connect and teach the 7th generation under 18 how to make their voices heard and to change things locally. All of it takes is one awake kid in every town, city, county, and country to start gathering their friends. You can find us on Facebook at Earth 7.0. It's called 7.0 because the Earth is getting a software upgrade to the 7th generation, a change in the operating system of the planet. So kids, stand up, wake up. Parents, support us, drive us to political meetings, and don't try to stop us, or we will rebel. The 7th generation is awake. We are empowered with universal free will, and it is our free will decision to change things for the better with love.
I want to thank all of you for loving and supporting the 7th generation as we change the world. We are here, we are awake, and we love this planet. It's time for a change in management. So to all my relatives, aloha and mitakuye o yasin.